you guys? Your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV Talk Part 4. In this episode, we covering The Flash. Episode 3? I want to say 3. The Death of Vibe. And this one, to me, it had kind of a slower pace than the usual one. And it wasn't as bouncy as, the first two episodes was. Nonetheless, still was a good episode because we got to see more of a few other things. You know what I'm saying? We got to highlight a little bit more things. We have a new Wells this season. I didn't know. I did forget about him, but I didn't know how long it's going to be. Sherlock Wells. He's the best detective of all of all the Wells, if I'm just being honest. So, excuse me, my bad. So we get him. He comes in. He pretty much like say, "Hey, I can tell you who Cicada is right off the top of my head." And he plays around. He's just noticing certain things. And the thing about Iris with the tattoo on her shoulder, I was wondering what's going on with that. I was like, "Hey, she had somebody tattooed on her." But anyway, he comes in and I liked him. You know what I'm saying? Because we always it's not really Team Flash without a Wells. You know what I'm saying? I like the quirkiness in it where we always just go get one from wherever and for the sake of this, he just gonna stay the whole season. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we gonna keep him the whole season. You know what I'm saying? And so I enjoyed that. Also, another thing, Nora just can't seem to get things going for herself. Like she is constantly just blowing it, but she just looks so innocent. It's like she just look at you and then she be like, "I'm so sorry." Like I couldn't have no girl like Nora, cause she cheat on me and then just come in and be like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's okay. It's not your fault. I'm pretty sure he was just more handsome than I was." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I thought it was dope. You feel me? And the Flash is just like you can see it's kind of like getting to him like, God, dog, man, you just really keep blowing it and it's starting to piss me off. I think it's gonna be an episode where he pretty much just goes off on her, and it's gonna really shake things up. Also, we got more Cicada this episode. He's pretty much he's doing some detective work of his own, and he's like looking at Joe because he knows Joe knows what Vibe is. So he goes to Joe's house, torments Joe until Cecilia comes down and pretty much blows it. And Joe doesn't have a choice but to send. Cecilia doesn't have a choice but to send like the little flash warning, and and it ends up being that Cicada like kind of kidnaps Vibe in a sense, but I know before I skipped the whole part where the whole fake Cicada and the fact that Nora coming back changed the timeline to where Cicada was never caught. And we see the Flash Museum for the first time, and we see that Cicada was never actually caught, but the Wells knew who he was, so he's like, "Hey, this is the guy," and then, like this was the guy in the other 37 times, but since Nora changed the timeline, things changed, and so back to like we're in the woods and there's a fight going on. He took that part. I just like the fact that they just gotta really fight him, and this like the second episode in a row. He just don't whoop the Flash like Cicada. Cicada throw them bitches, dog. Cicada got them hands, bro. So he just whooped the Flash again, and we thought he killed Vibe. That moment where like Nora was just standing though when she was beside Iris and the lightning was just going on around. She's like, "I know what to do. I'm not gonna mess with this time." Technically, she had a plan, but Cicada was just one step ahead again, and he thought he killed Vibe, but Nora actually did have a pretty smart plan. She just made him believe that he killed him so he'll stop coming after him. But my thing is, why Cicada hasn't killed the Flash yet? Or is it something he's waiting on? I don't know exactly what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And I like the not knowing. I just wanted to pay off, but I like the not knowing. But we end up finding out. Joe even says he's like, "Hey, the way he talked, I think he's a father," and we end up seeing out of his mask and stuff, and he's there with his daughter, and she's in a coma, and there's also something going on with him where he has a scar. Another thing, I didn't know he can fly. I guess his weapon is actually like Mjolnir, and he flies with it. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, but I like this episode because of the thing. I thought Vibe was actually gonna die. Uh, but it's just like, hey, death of our. I guess it's like to other people he's dead. So, but to us, since we like the audience, we like we know he's not dead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I enjoyed that, and also we have more stuff with like Kaylin trying to discover out what's going on with her father, and I think her father's watching her, but he's just testing her. I guess. My question is my question and stuff like that always be, how you know your daughter's gonna grow up to be that damn smart? Why you know she wanna get strung out on drugs and you just have to come out and just be like, hey baby, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? You just know your kid's gonna be grow up to be super smart and successful. I mean you gotta kinda hope it, but like still shit. But yeah, that was cool. And also Cisco using the Michael Myers reference. Perfect timing, dude. Good job. Good job. Overall, I enjoyed this episode, you guys. I'm ready to see what secret Nora is hiding because at the end of this episode, Wells was Sherlock Wells was asking her about how she get here and like why she picked this certain time to come back, and apparently somebody was. It wasn't just her decision alone, so I'm kind of wondering what's that about. I might have to. I'm rethinking and just give some theories on it later. But you know, what I'm saying, it's kind of something interesting for me to think about. You guys, let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch up with you guys later on today for more DC TV Talk Part 4 with Part 5 with Black Lightning. Peace out.